88.6, Plenty Valley FM, and on the line from Crimestoppers is Alex. Alex, how you doing today? What's happening?
I'm good, thank you. I've got our three wanted for today. Our first wanted is Dylan Henderson. Henderson is wanted by police for failing to answer bail, theft and driving while suspended. The 46-year-old is described as 180 centimetres tall with a medium build. He has brown eyes and an olive complexion. 8 warrants have been issued for his arrest, and Henderson is known to frequent the Greater Bendigo area. The second wanted for this week is Jack Collins. Collins is wanted by police for contravening a community corrections order. The 33-year-old is described as 188 centimetres tall with a solid build. He has brown eyes, black hair and a fair complexion. 1 warrant has been issued for his arrest, and Collins is known to frequent the Essendon and Glenroy areas. Our third wanted for this week is Alison Burns. Burns is wanted by police for failing to answer bail, theft of a motor vehicle and for burglary. The 36-year-old is described as 160 centimetres tall with a medium build. She has blue eyes, brown hair and a fair complexion. 14 warrants have been issued for her arrest, and she's known to frequent the Baldwin area. So images of all these wanted people and many more can be found on the Crimestoppers Victoria website. That's crimestoppersvic.com.au. You can also submit an anonymous report online or by calling 1800 333 000.
Okay, and our scam of the week.
Yeah, our scam of the week is a fake events and tickets scam. So according to research done by PayPal, 1 in 5 Australians have missed out on an event due to fake or undelivered tickets, with many of them losing significant amounts of money. So how this one works is the scammers will sell fake tickets to fake events, and these are like to popular events like concerts, sport matches, AFL, things like that. The scammer will create fake listings for these events or even theatre shows, and they're looking to cash in based on people's interests. So if it's a high interest concert like Harry Styles or something like that, they're going to create a lot of listings that are fake. They often advertise tickets that don't exist, or they'll sell same tickets to the multiple buyers. So to avoid this scam, just be skeptical and be aware of events that are advertised on social media, especially for if the seller is claiming that the ticket will only be issued 48 hours before the event. And stick to official sources, so watch out for tickets to major events being sold through social media, because tickets for these events that are at big stadiums and arenas, they're usually controlled by a larger ticket company, which would usually be the authorised reseller. And just compare the prices. All states do have some form of anti-scalping laws, which put a cap on how much a legit ticket reseller can charge you. So this cap is usually based on a percentage markup of the original price. It's usually 10%. So if someone is overcharging you, that could be a scam. So just make sure to compare what you're being offered to the ticket's original sale price.
Okay, and what else is happening this week?
Yeah, we're going to talk about stalking. So stalking is unsettling behaviour, but it is a bit more complicated than that. It does reflect deeper, more dangerous patterns of control and power dynamics in relationships. So these behaviours, they can escalate into violence. So stalking, it's not just about obsession or curiosity. It's a behaviour often tied to coercive control. It is actually a highly significant factor used by men who have gone on to murder their intimate partners or ex-partners, especially after a breakup, because it is their way of reasserting that control. So the motivations around wanting a sense of control over the victim are quite interesting. So in a survey from men who have engaged in stalking behaviours, 20% of them said that their goal was to simply annoy the victim. The other 20 said they wanted to hurt their feelings, and the other 11% said that they were seeking to humiliate them. So when that relationship ends, that man or that person who may have used coercive control during the relationship, they're now at a point where they have the opportunity to exercise their control further because they feel their power has been diminished. So there is a power imbalance that underpins stalking, which is a critical factor. So when you look at the issue, people are trying to gain power over their victim and control them. And it's so often that people are in positions of privilege and power, so they just want to use that to control the victim. And as well, stalking is sometimes misrepresented in popular culture, in movies and things like that, as something, funny, or maybe there's a woman stalking a man she finds attractive or something like that in a movie, but it doesn't reflect how dangerous stalking really actually is. And there are actually behaviour change programs. There's a place called No to Violence, which does provide services for people who are struggling with their obsession to stalk people. It does support people who do want to take responsibility for their violent and controlling behaviour. And these behaviour change programs play a critical role in facilitating opportunities for people to confront their stalking problems and their harmful behaviours. So we can prevent stalking. It starts with changing attitudes. So people need to challenge these harmful attitudes and behaviours when they see them and provide a space for people to reflect on their actions. Stalking is dangerous and it signals much deeper issues of power and control and is often part of a broader pattern of coercive control, which does then cause serious harm, and it can lead to partners being murdered and things like that. But by addressing the root cause of stalking, such as gender inequality, maintenance of traditional male roles and control, we can begin to take meaningful steps toward preventing family violence and preventing more people becoming victims. So if anyone is in immediate danger or a crime is occurring or you feel that you are being stalked, please call police. If you cannot access a phone, you can also go straight to a police station. Or you think your friend is being stalked or your friend tells you that they think they're being stalked, you can report that to Crimestoppers or you can call Crimestoppers as well, and then we can help you to the best of our ability.
Okay, great stuff. Thank you, Alex. We'll catch you next week.
So I'll speak to you next week.